Hi all, welcome to the garden at my parents' place. Just showing you the front garden, the young front garden. This is the oldest one in the front. This is the quince. This is the one I got on clearance for $10 once, many years ago. We get quince off it every year. I've never done anything with it. I've always had it as fresh fruit. I just let it ripen fully on the tree, and it's a grapefruit, almost pineapple-y flavour. It's quite good. This is a seedling medjool that I planted, that I've actually hit with the whip a couple of times. This is 6 years old this month, or just in the last month. So shows how long the palms take, and probably my type of care on it as well. In the back I've got a Brooks late mango. Again, it's many years old. It actually hasn't put on any growth other than flowering every spring, and it's got some pollination. I guess I'm gonna have to cut the flowers. I'm not sure yet if I'll let it have a go or cut the flowers. This is the Sherwood. You've seen my old original video where it was just a little twig in the ground with its white paint, newly grafted from the place I got at Wollongong. And it's just, yeah, it's really taken off now. It's put on a whole new shoot over here. I haven't pruned it at all yet, not once. And this is the amazing new shoot, the large leaves that it has. Almost looks like a mulberry. The leaves are quite large compared to usual. And you can see completely thornless, no thorns at all. These videos are great for everyone to share with, and also for myself to look back and see this. These are blessings that we currently have. You don't know how long you will have them for, and hopefully we can just retain these videos on YouTube and always look back, at least to compare. For if you did, you got growth in future, you can look back and see what it looked like before. This is the smooth leaf Davidson plum. I was at a place here in New South Wales in Sydney where it was like a government program sort of, where they had like a plant giveaway. And this one, they had like a selling section and a free giveaway section. This one was for sale for $20 that I brought. It was really worth it. I'm glad that I took up the offer. I came across it because I was just asking them, oh, what is this? It was just one, and it was just unique on its own. I had no idea what it was, but it gave me a bearing fruit tree vibe, even though they have a lot of natives that like bottlebrush and things like that they had. This is one of the rare sort of fruit trees that they sell. They don't sell many fruit trees at the time. And they said, oh, this is a Davidson plum. They had to look it up themselves. They weren't sure either. They had to ask one of their experts to figure out what it was. There was no tag, but it turns out it's a smooth leaf Davidson plum. It puts on a beautiful sort of growth sort of show like this every spring. Puts on an excellent growth. It's really adapted, and I'm just happy. It doesn't need much. It's a native, so it's doing so well and so well acclimated. It's beautiful. Every spring when it's holding the buds for these new shoots, I always think that it's flowers, but it ends up being just the new shoots. That's all. Just me being hopeful too soon, but it'll probably need still a couple of years more, or it might give something now. But it's tiny. It's a rainforest tree, which are usually huge. It's tiny for to bear fruit. So I'm not too surprised it hasn't given anything yet. This is the more rough leaf common Davidson plum. That it grows quite large in summer, and then in some parts of summer it burns back. So it gets burned in summer, then the winter sort of struggle as well. This is the common one. This is more of the sort of furry leaf, I guess. Not really spiky, but more furry. And it's recovering. You can see the new shoot there. And this is just in a pot. This is the Asamina triloba, the American pawpaw, custard apple relative. I've got in a pot. It's coming up, and this is the other one I've got in a pot. I've got 4 of them. Hasn't done anything at the top here yet. Well, it's coming. This is the one in the ground, so they do much better in the ground, you can see, with its deep taproot I've heard about. So this is the third one. The fourth one is in there somewhere that I've got to find, clear up and give it a breathing space. The red banana, I cleaned them up a bit and they're very skinny now after I cleaned off the old sort of roughed up leaves. Seedling custard apple someone gifted me at work a couple of years ago. It's not looking great. It hasn't woken up yet, it seems, from its dormancy, so it's still sort of yet to put on anything yet this spring, but it should do something soon. But yeah, I've had about 2 years in the ground now. This is the blue java. It's the one that I took a pup from my own in where I was renting before. It's been very windy, so leaves and twigs everywhere, even in the banana. And it's doing so well, it's probably the wind actually that's probably torn that. But yeah, it's happy, picking up. I've cleaned it up as well, you can see, looking beautiful. That's the chico. Has some thorns, nothing crazy. But yeah, just make sure you really think it through before you put a jujube in the ground. Even though I was warned, I still did it, and Dad wanted to go ahead. I've been picking them, but they've been in the lawn here. They've been all in the lawn here. They go in the ground. You can see one here. I think that's one of them. Yeah, they can get spiky. If I get it early, it's not too spiky. Well, that's a jujube from the rootstock. You can see the thorn. The thorn's there if you can see it. It's a bit blurry. Drop and drop. Or pull and drop. There's the flowers. It's a bit more ahead than the Sherwood. The flowers have already opened up and they're more yellowy. I was on the other side and cleaning up, and I could smell the scents of these flowers. They're actually quite pleasant. Didn't realize they were scented a little. But yeah, I was on this side and I could smell something sweet and nice. And it turned out, I think it was these. This is older, of course, than the Sherwood. Not by much, but it is older. A year or two, maybe at least 2 years older also. And I've never pruned this one either. The neighbour's building and cleaning up. But yeah, I've never pruned it at all. I've barely had anything off it. I usually eat some of them because of the fruit fly. It's prolific, it makes plenty, but they drop. This is the Sabra jabuticaba. I planted it only last summer. I've had it for many years in a large pot. I finally put it in the ground. I had a couple of fruits off it. It's got a couple there, one or two. I think two there. And the pineapple heads that I put in the ground coming up. This is like a night, I don't know what that's called, but it makes flowers and opens up at night. Nice, very, very strongly scented, sort of little yellow flowers, I think, that it makes. Oh, I'm planning to plant it at the front here, maybe somewhere near the lilies there. Oh yes, this is the Garcinia, the Xanthochymus. Big cutting I've got there. The cherry of the Rio Grande, full blooms. It's prolific this year, full of blooms. It's gone for it. Had a very nice drench of water, so it's loving it. Yeah, this is the fig cutting I got once from someone. It's putting on some figs. This is my first fig that I have in the front yard. I've got several in the backyard. Lucky fruit flies. And the very spiky pink ornamental pineapple. And the white shahtut I've been having plenty of daily, before work and after work, and on the weekend throughout the day. From all the wind it's dropped heaps, but I've had plenty anyway. You can see here, it was loaded. It's only holding a quarter of what it originally was holding, because it probably dried out a bit, although I've been watering it daily. And all the wind. Yeah, plenty of raking. We only cleaned this up just yesterday. But the trees over the school here, it was a very windy day here in Sydney today, on the Sunday. Yeah, thanks for stopping by.